What's up, everybody? It's your boy, that Geeky Ear here. I'm back with another review on the DC Collectibles Deathstroke figure review from the TV series Arrow. Yeah, excuse me, just finishing, a couple of suckers. It's a pretty decent figure. I do like the sculpt. And before I get into it, let me get to some size comparison. Compared to Canary, he's just a little bit taller than Canary. Just a little bit. And compared to Arrow, oh crap. But compared to Arrow, about the same height. But anyway, let's get into this figure. I actually got this from Amazon. I ordered it a few Mondays ago. Well, not a few Mondays, well, Monday. And today's Sunday, but I'm going to do this video tomorrow, which is Monday. Anyway, yeah. So it came up in a few days. I'm just waiting for Arrow and the Flash figure from Amazon. But I do like the paint app on this figure. The paint app is really, really nice. The only gripe I have, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see right there that the paint's coming off a little bit right there. It came like that. Just hit a little black marker. Puts up very easily. But the sculpt on it, it's just really, really nice overall. Going around, the sculpt on it's just really, really nice. And I'm not sure how they, if I went to the factory where they seen them make these figures, I would be like pretty much geeking out. Really, the way they sculpted in the paint app. But he comes with three different weapons. Well, almost pretty much the same. He has the knife right here by his boot. He has a sword right here. He has his gun right there. But I wasn't sure where the knife went, so I just went to Google and typed in Deathstroke from Series 2 Arrow DC Collectibles, and it showed the knife goes at the bottom. It fits very nice at the bottom of his feet right there, and it easily pops out. Not pop out, comes out easily. And it's meant for this hand right here. Actually, I think it's meant for this hand. This looks a little loose. But if I try to put it in the other hand, it doesn't really want to. Try see if I can make it fit in. I don't want to force it in there, but it doesn't really want to fit in there. But yeah, it fits kind of pretty much exactly like that. But let's take that out. But to take off the sword, it's a little bit of a struggle, but not too much. But the sword does not fit well in his hand. His hand fits a little bit too loose. So the sword is meant for the right hand. Which goes, yeah. It goes in like that. And it seemed like it's just a little bit too short. Like, why would he be holding it? So there we go. It goes in just like that. But I do have a few gripes. Like, if you want his sword, he's holding his sword like this. But his arm cannot go. Yeah, I don't want to break the figure to break, but the arm cannot go up. This right here renders the arm articulation from going all the way up, which is really, pretty much disappointing. It hinders that for both of them. But I do like the little, I guess you would say TNTs, dynamites, I guess, I don't know, in there. I do like the strap. They're very nicely sculpted and detailed. But for the gun that goes in the holster, it does fit in this hand a little good, actually. Yeah, it fits in like that. Doesn't want to really, I don't want things to break it, but to put in his hand correctly, son of a gun. Doesn't want to really fit in there, right? Because I want the thing to break on camera. Yeah, that's as good as you're gonna get it. Just like crap, it doesn't even want to really go into his hand right. But let's try it like this. Yeah, I feel like pretty much giving up. But it goes into his hand like this, I guess you could say. Just trying to get it right because I don't want it to mess up on me. So yeah, I finally got it. Yeah, it goes like that. I finally got it, but it doesn't really, like I said, So this part right here really renders the arm articulation. Don't know if you can see it well, but you can see right here where the paint's coming down, that gold paint. So you see the black marker. Just put a little black there, not too much, just very little. I wouldn't use a paint marker because you would want to maybe bleed too much, but stick a little black marker, just put right there. Like I said, so the arm, that right there, that should get your shoulder pad, no, the bullets, that really does render the arm articulation, which is really disappointing, you know. But yeah, that really does render the arm articulation. But his gun, he just holds it like that. So, or if you wanted to have, for example, Oliver Queen, which is, we all know he's Arrow. What if he's like, he's on his knees like this? But why would Oliver Queen put himself in a situation seriously like that? I don't think he would put himself in a situation like that, But it would be nice if they did a Rouse Oliver Gold figure based off Arrow. That would be really nice. I don't know the actor who played it, but that really be pretty decent. And if you have like a little snow diorama scene, kind of snowy mountain area, you could pretty much redo the scene for ACBA, where Ra's al Ghul killed Arrow when the sword was drawn. Just use a broken sword from the 99-cent store from a different action figure with some baby milk cheese, for the blood fit possibly, But yeah, so get Oliver Queen's back. Oh, almost there. And that's my dog in the background. Sorry about that. Anyway, so overall, the articulation on this figure is okay, I guess. I just really do. So I'm gonna put his gun back in his little holster. Yeah, and he can actually pull. He has just. Let me show you right here. He has a knife right here. Well, not like this knife. Yeah, a little knife. It's meant for the other hand. But right here, it pretty much goes through. Right there. So take the sword out right there. And this knife is meant for his left hand. Actually, mark his right hand. Fits it, very carefully like that. And take the sword and you just see how I put it. Yeah, don't do what I do. Don't just use one hand. Use both because you don't want to, snap or break. But the sculpt on the helmet is just really, really nice. It's really, really nice on the sculpt on the helmet. And he does hold it a little loose. He does hold it pretty good in that hand right here, his knife. Like the pattern going down in boots. Peg holes at the bottom, you see that right there. So the articulation, a double jointed knees, which is really good. It would really be nice if he had if I could really, if they really didn't render the arm articulation, that would have been really nice. But you can see the double jointed knees right there, and you can see the ankle pivot. Yeah, he goes all around. My sister, I promise you, goes all around. There you go. Yeah. So, and no double jointed elbows. Actually, unfortunately, I wish it did, but unfortunately, it doesn't. Yeah. So what if you have? See, this doesn't fit in that hand. Actually, this knife fits in. It doesn't fit in this hand good at all. So you gotta just put this one back in his boot. So, like I said, this is a pretty decent figure. I'm just waiting for Flash and Arrow figure. When he has the Master Barry Allen gave him before he became the Flash. I actually saw the Arrow figure at my comic shop when I picked up a Spider-Man comic book this past Saturday. But if I had the money, I would have brought it, but I didn't. But I was like, no, I'm just gonna wait to get it from Amazon May 21st, which is a ways away. But hey, I just gotta be patient and wait. I could cancel it, but I'm like, no, I'm just gonna wait. Be patient and wait. Because when I order some from Amazon, I see it always to come pretty fast. But like I said, I just need some kind of I don't know, maybe I don't know, what kind of diamond would you have for Slade Wilson, Deathstroke? But for a sword, well, for his knife, take that and put it back in the back. It's very easily to do. It's not difficult at all. Just take it. Right there. And for this knife right here, he would, it's not meant for this hand actually, it's meant for his other hand, because right here you don't want it to break. So yeah, it's not meant for the hand. It's not meant for this hand right here, because it doesn't want to fit in the other hand that good. So like I said, this is a pretty decent figure. I do like the pouches on it. You know, it's really nicely sculpted and detailed. I just really do wish that. Oh, actually, what if I had? I think I just saw this. Can't remember where I saw this, but I'm trying to think. His head cannot go up, but it does go down a little bit. What if I had his hand out like that, like he's running? You know, he had his hand out because he's shooting a gun. Why he be running like that? You know what I'm saying? Why would he running like that? You know. So overall, this is a pretty decent figure. I just really wish it had better articulation, but I do prefer DC Collectibles over New 52. And sorry for the box, but it does have the standard boxing, the same as Canary, and the Arrow figure, and All Queen figure. So far, this is a pretty decent figure. I like the paint at, but the articulation is pretty okay, I guess. I really do wish it was better. Like I said, I really just wish in the hand, the knife just fell his hand. I really do wish the articulation was better. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. And, gosh darn it. I'm just going to take his knife and put it away because I don't want to lose it. But between each weapon, I would have to say it would be easier for him to hold his knife, probably. There's his knife in the back. So pick that. And put it right there, yeah. So, yeah, his his gun goes in right there. Articulation wise, it's okay, I guess, so far, Why would, just Tyler's and train thought. So, it's a pretty decent figure. If you don't have this figure, go pick it up. Like I said, I do like the sculpt and paint up on it. I just really do wish it had better articulation. That's just my only gripe. I just wish it had better poses, articulation. And there's nothing I can do about that. Or actually, even if you have one of Arrow's figure, of course Arrow, but if you have take one of Arrow's Arrow, and he just fails, alright. When you take it, and if you have it like this, don't do what I do because I want it to break. Just take it very gently. Just take it both hands. Very gently. Yeah, but if you have it, let's try to make it see it. Sorry. You can actually, he actually catches the arrow, that Oliver Queen shot arrow. Yeah. It's actually like he shot an arrow and he caught it. Which is actually pretty cool, it's gotta have the arrow figure. Maybe it's on the rooftop or something like that. And the arrow shoots the arrow. But, if you do like an ACBA, and you can have a speech bubble, like the arrow's flying, and he caught the arrow. And that's actually pretty cool right there. But you want to make it look more direct, like if it's going to hit him in the eye or something. So, yeah. Something like that. So overall, I do like that right there. That's actually pretty cool. So, I'm not going to do any pictures at the end of this, like I usually sometimes do. But I actually am going to try and make some kind of diorama background in this right here area, made out of cardboard or insulation foam. So, like I said, like I said, it's a pretty decent figure, and I'm going to get a shout out. Well, I always get shouts to people, but the people always mention their YouTube channel description is going to be right down here below. And I hope this figure review was good enough for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm sleepy. That's all. I'm tired. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And stay tuned for. And I still gotta finish the Old Wave figure review. I gotta do Iron Fist and Hawkeye and Sentry and Thor and Odin. I've just been extremely busy and having a lot of, you know, hard days and stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy this review. And I will catch you later. And peace. I'm out.